Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free peekaboo. Hey, this giveaway is not for kids. It's rated XXX. What's going on, Hilltop Mafia? It's Willie Knox Hill. We're back with our reaction series. So today, man, listen, this is an interesting one because I have said that I'm not going to break down this full album. And I'm going to stick by that because I don't want to platform it. After Drake put reactors in the lawsuit, we've done extensive videos explaining how that affects us and hurts our livelihoods. But in yesterday's video, I did ask for requests. And I did say that if there are any tracks from this album that are relevant to the Kendrick Lamar beef, that are relevant just to the greater situation and everything that we've been covering in terms of hip hop news, to send it my way. Well, that's exactly what you guys have done. You were saying that this is his response that everyone has been waiting for. He is finally clapping back. He's finally addressing these situations. So we're going to dive into this and see what it's about. Right here, right now, it's none other than Gimme a Hug. They got the tower spinning in the visualizer. I like that sample.
Drake elimination, fake.
Ain't no joy for some. I wonder if that's already subliminals right there.
Yeah. Drake elimination, fake intimidation. Take a minute, take a deep breath, have a little bit of patience. Drizzy, you amazing, you the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. You Neo in the Matrix, these niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion. Using you for promotion, true words have never been spoken. Niggas wanna see Rip me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. I appreciate the fans rocking with me, this is really just a small token. Really fucking with a visionary, only reason I ain't got.
Oh yeah, he's clapping back in this one. I already hear some references.
Girl, and I ain't getting married cause I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in a cemetery. Bulletproof doors so heavy, got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on a boy's obituary. Cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the fuck are they gonna do with it? Had the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary. Guilt trips, not church trips when it's cold out here in February. Cause right now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl face so pretty, I can only think of fucking missionary. Fuck that, make the beat switch, turn the hoes up, give a million to them.
Okay.
Right now, I got so many villas booked, I don't like a villain to them. Dirk's boy told me Marvin.
Oh, the production is sauce on this. I do like that beat switch up. And I tell you what, I like the flow pocket that he's in. He's coming in and he's MCing this one, right? But now I understand why you guys wanted me to break this one down. Because there's definitely some shots fired here. And there's definitely him just addressing a number of situations. Let's break this one down.
Yeah. Drake elimination, fake intimidation.
Drake elimination. What is this, a 20v1? He talked about this intimidation, right? Shots fired at his own place, his bodyguard getting hit. You know, people trying to intimidate him, people coming after him. So he sees it as him against the world. It's almost like he's flipped into sort of this underdog story. But I think the elimination bar goes deeper, right? Not just for those who have fired shots at him, like on tracks or literally, but I'm talking about Kanye West. I can't help but think of Kanye because throughout the years, Drake and Kanye just have this, you know, long-running feud. And Drake is always throwing sublims Kanye's way. But Kanye specifically talked about if you eliminate Drake and you eliminate Lucian, right, the head of UMG, then you change the entire musical landscape because of the chokehold and that collaboration, that partnership that they had in controlling the industry for so many years. I feel like that's layered in a number of ways, but mainly he's got Kanye in his mind penning that. Yeah, that sample's a really interesting choice too. Because to me, it just feels like, it's almost like Drake is still incredulous at this whole situation, right? Like, all this that I've given you over the years, y'all can't be happy with what I've done?
Drake elimination, fake intimidation. Take a minute, take a deep breath, have a
Drake elimination, fake intimidation, smooth multi-syllable rhyme scheme there.
Little bit of patience. Drizzy, you amazing, you the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. You Neo in the Matrix, these niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion. Using you.
All right, first and foremost, he talks about like setting up for the next generation and setting the bar, right? And to me, that feels like a rebuttal because his legacy through this beef and battle has been called into question. So he feels like he has to reestablish sort of his place within hip hop and sort of his legacy on music. And that to me is setups, addressing this and kind of like setting the tone and laying the foundation. And then he's going to start taking his shots. And the shots come in shortly afterwards. Ironically, likening himself to Neo in The Matrix. You know, Neo dodging the bullets. Drake in the same way must feel like he's dodging bullets. And then even on stage in Australia, when he walked out, he had the bullet holes in the back and the smoke coming out. Like, you took shots at me, but I'm still standing. I'm still walking.
You the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. You Neo in the Matrix. These niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion.
They just Nemo in the ocean, because Nemo is literally a small fish, but Drake is saying, look at my success and my level. Like, a lot of these dudes want to fire me. I'm so much bigger than them. It's like a giant stepping on ants. So that's a flex in a sense. But I just wonder if there's even more to that.
Matrix, these niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion.
Making kids feel emotion, which is ironic again, because you look at like the critique of Kendrick of Drake and other artists have taken of Drake, that Drake just doesn't always give you that conscious brand of music. It's a very shallow level. But Drake's kind of flipping it, saying, no, some of y'all are shallow, right? Y'all are appealing to the kids and their emotions, much in the same way like Finding Nemo will appeal emotionally to kids. It's a family movie. So I just wonder if Drake is who he's thinking about there. Is that like a Kendrick shot? Small fish, right? How many times did Drake reference Kendrick's height throughout the beef? Literally, small fish. Just making kids feel emotion. You try to say you're the emotional rapper filled with the substance, but really it's only the kids that you're making feel that, right? The music that I make is different. Just an interesting flip and rebuttal on things.
Neo in the Matrix, these niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish.
I'm not this, you're this. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of one of those.
Making kids feel emotion, using you for promotion. True words have never been spoken. Niggas want to see.
Using you for promotion. We talked about the Drake stimulus package. Well, either he can co-sign you and you get that package, or you can start beef with him and get that package.
Kids feel emotion, using you for promotion. True words have never been spoken. Niggas want to see Rip Me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan.
Rip Me, because Hulk Hogan, wrestler known for ripping his t-shirt, but RIP to me. And obviously when you pass, sometimes your boys will put you on a T, so they want to see Rip Me on a T, RIP to Drake. Like, they want his career to end. Could be symbolically or literally. He could feel like his life's in danger, right? And flipping that. And obviously Hulk Hogan, RIP. I mean, he was booed last time he was out, but then there's that footage of him obviously dropping some N-bombs and all of that, and that's the controversy with Hulk Hogan. I wonder if there's more layers there and connections to that.
Words have never been spoken. Niggas want to see Rip Me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. I appreciate the fans rocking with me. This is
because is it the best to liken yourself to Hulk Hogan there and have an analogy bar, when if you look at why people are upset with Hulk Hogan, that is not going to help you with your colonizer allegations right there. You get what I'm saying?
See Rip Me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. I appreciate the fans rocking with me. This is really just a small token. Really fucking with a visionary. Only reason I ain't got a girl and I ain't getting married, cause I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in a cemetery.
So that's him. I'm working. Like, I'm focused on my music legacy. I don't have time for marriage. And he's talked about this before. But again, there's talks of him being a visionary. He feels this need to establish his place in the game, to establish his legacy.
Cause I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in a cemetery. Bulletproof doors so heavy, got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny.
Obviously, like a politician, high-level dignitary is going to have bulletproof doors so they can't get assassinated. Drake feeling the same way right now.
In a cemetery, bulletproof doors.
But he could also be saying, like, you've taken your shots. I got bulletproof doors I ride around with, but also I'm feeling bulletproof right now.
Heavy got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on a boy's obituary. Cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the
Again, you could apply that to a number of people who have taken shots right there, right? Because they want to see his obituary. Who's he talking about? Talking about Metro, we talking about Future, we talking about Kendrick, we talking about Rocky, who we talking about?
Obituary, cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the fuck are they gonna do with it? Had the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary, guilt trips.
But that to me shows who he has in mind from earlier. That's a key line for me. What are they gonna do at the strip club on stage? They gonna be twerking to what? If my music is gone and you remove my music, what type of party music are they going to be twerking to? Your conscious brand of hip hop? That's a Kendrick Lamar shot, right? And knowing that now, I think you could tie that back to the small fish, the height jokes. You could tie that back to him calling Kendrick Lamar a bitch, wishing on his obituary, because that is how Drake views it, right? It's almost like MGK when he dissed Eminem, right? He's like, you nerd, you dweeb, go read a dictionary, right? It's almost like Drake is incredulous at that. Like you're making this music that just constantly makes people think, but they can't enjoy it. I wonder if that's also why Kendrick Lamar put out GNX. Like, I'm going to give you some hits. I'm going to give you some stuff that gets your head nodded, right? I'm going to give you that type of music. But that's not how Drake sees the situation, right? Again, this sort of shallow celebration of music over here versus something deeper and more conscious that Kendrick represents. And Drake is trying to rebuttal that and fight it in that way. Like, they just going to be, the strippers are going to be reading the dictionary. That's your great rebuttal to it.
Heavy got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on the boy's obituary. Cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the fuck are they gonna do with it? Had the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary. Guilt trips, not church trips when it's cold out here in February. Cause
guilt trips, not Turks trips, right? Like going to Turks and Caicos, getting away. He talked about taking a vacation after the beef. I think there's more there. Whereas now, Drake doesn't give you music to guilt trip you, right? You can just celebrate this lifestyle. You can just listen and not think. Whereas if you listen to Kendrick's music and his critique of watching the party die, right? He's going to guilt trip you. That's more Kendrick Layers.
Twerking with a dictionary, guilt trips, not church trips when it's cold out here in February. Cause right now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl face so pretty, I can only...
Obviously parachuting, right? Crushing it up, snorting it versus flipping it to a military parachute bar.
Shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl face so pretty, I can only think of fucking missionary. Fuck that, make the...
Obviously, if you do a girl missionary, you're going to be looking at her face, so...
military. This girl face so pretty, I can only think of fucking missionary. Fuck that, make the beat switch, turn the hoes up, give $1 million to him. Right now, I got so many villas booked, I'm like a villain to him. Dirk's boy told me Marvin's Room was his favorite song, he was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6, hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer. Tell Tony leave the motor running. Tell Mike that the ceiling's too low and booby, how we supposed to throw 100? Damn. They be dropping shit, but we be dropping harder shit. Fuck a red beef, I'm tryna get the party lit. Tryna get the party lit.
There it is. There it is.
For the bitches, them Nike tights is hugging on that ass like they missed it. What's up? Niggas is hating the boy for sure. The women in love, walk in the strip club. Damn, I miss you hoes. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. Yeah.
Oh, another beat switch.
Know that these people might judge, but fuck it, you family to us, so come over.
Yo, we going back to I Miss You sample, Aaron Hall.
Know that you work
some classic R&B right there.
Know that these people might judge, but fuck it, you family to us, so come over here, give me some love. Yeah, give me a hug, I miss you hoes. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. What can I say? I miss you girls, I'm stuck in my ways. Princess Gigi, pool, pink, luxury, I gotta come to the stage. Yeah, come to the stage, really? Show me some love, you know how I'm coming, I'm giving it up. The niggas in here,
you know how I'm coming, I'm giving it up. Sexual double there.
I miss you, I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you.
So he is doing what Kendrick told him to do, and he's singing on the end. Nah, I mean, look, we're not going to knock the rap flows, right? The beat switches, those were knocking. The rap flows that switched up with it, those were smooth as well. We got very direct Kendrick lines. I heard a Joe Budden diss as well. We got to break this down.
This girl face so pretty, I can only... I got so many villas booked, I'm like a villain to him.
Villa. Looking like a villain to them, flipping villa into villain. All right, that's a bar.
First boy told me Marvin's Room was his favorite song. I got so many villas booked, I'm like a villain to him. Dirk's boy told me Marvin's Room was his favorite song. He was drilling to it.
So he's shouting out Dirk, right? They was drilling to it. Because we all know drill music. Marvin's Room is nowhere near drill music. So Drake is saying, like, even like my softer music, like sort of that self-reflective music, right? I got these hood dudes riding around doing street shit to my music, even like my smoother stuff. they're still vibing with it. They're still fucking with it, right? And there's, again, a little bit of sort of that change to Drake that you've seen over the years, like Mr. Mob Ties now. And then now he's connecting his older music to some of his newer sounds and more of his newer mob guy persona.
Yeah, make a beat switch, turn the hoes up, give $1 million to him. Right now I got so many villas booked, I don't like a billing to him. Dirk's boy told me Marvin's Room was his favorite song, he was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rap.
Put $1 million to it. Wasn't there the story of him dropping like $1 million cash at a strip club?
Murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on.
And that's him calling out like, y'all think you about this. And I just wonder right there, because it's not like Kendrick Lamar runs around bragging about drill. I wonder if that's more of like A$AP Rocky or like a Future type of thing. Like y'all talk about killing in the street life stuff, but really there's so few that actually do it and actually follow through with what they're saying. And then obviously he gives the Dirk shout out because we know Dirk is now awaiting trial for a murder for hire case.
1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you.
So like the legit ones, they're bumping me versus some of y'all say things on the track, but you move differently in real life. More shot. There's a lot of shots that he's taking throughout this track. There's him just addressing everything to me. This is the track addressing things.
He was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like.
Shouting out 21 Savage, who stayed neutral throughout the beef.
10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
Melissa Ford. Now that's the Joe Budden shot right there. Because Melissa Ford is Canadian. She's from Toronto. So Drake is showing her love. But also, like she does a Hot Messy podcast, but she's done a number of collaborations featured on Joe Budden's podcast before. That's Joe Budden shots. And Joe Budden and Drake now have a long-standing beef of going back and forth at each other. Joe has dropped diss tracks, and we might break down one day on this. Let me know if you want to see that, actually. Comment down below.
When we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
The dick sucker is Joe Budden. That is shots at Joe Budden right there.
Shit about to be a lit summer. Tell Tony leave the motor running. Tell Mike that the ceiling's too low and booby. How we supposed to throw 100?
The ceiling's too low and booby. I'm guessing if it's booby, it's got to be another strip club. How can we make it rain in the strip club? We need a higher ceiling for all the money that I'm throwing. That's him flexing again.
Tony leave the motor running. Tell Mike that the ceiling's too low and booby. How we supposed to throw 100? Damn, they be dropping shit, but we.
This flow switch is nice.
Dropping hard as shit. Fuck a red beef. I'm trying to get the party lit.
There it is, but hang on.
Booby, how we supposed to throw 100? Damn, they be dropping shit, but we be dropping hard as shit. Fuck a red beef. I'm trying to get the party lit.
Damn. Pause. They be dropping shit, but we be dropping harder shit. Kendrick dropped GNX. We're dropping harder shit. And he said, damn. Damn, to me, that's letting you know where this next bar is going. Like he, again, is breadcrumbing this and letting you know where these shots are getting fired. That's Kendrick Lamar. That's Kendrick Lamar's album, Damn. That's why he says that and lets that sit. And then he addresses, fuck a rap beef. We're just trying to get the party lit. Fuck this beef with Kendrick. I'm back to making party music. I'm back to making feel-good music. And there's even the reference to Kendrick Lamar's Watch the Party Die. Well, Drake doesn't want to watch the party die. He's going to get the party lit. This is the type of music and movement that I'm on right now in moment.
Trying to get the party lit for the bitches. Them Nike tights is hugging on that ass like they missed it. What's up? Niggas is hating them, boy.
Yeah, that is direct response to Kendrick.
For sure, the women in love, walk in the strip club. Damn, I miss you, hoes. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me.
But this, walk in the strip club, give me a hug, right?
Give me a hug, give me a hug. Yeah. I know that you work at the club. Know that these people might judge.
Makes me think of like T-Pain. I'm in love with a stripper right here. Like we're smoothing this out. We're gonna serenade the strippers with this one.
Look at you family to us, so come over here.
Your family to us, strippers.
Yeah, give me a hug. I miss you, hoes. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. What can I say? I miss you, girls. I'm stuck in my ways.
Well, Drake doesn't even have to worry about child support. He's just paying for the love of all these girls now.
It says Gigi, Pooh, Pink, Luxury. I gotta come to the stage.
Pink, look, she's shouting out different names of strippers.
Yeah, come to the stage. Show me some love. You know I'm coming. I'm giving it up. The niggas in here ain't spending enough. Hey, I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you.
The thing that I hear, though, right, and this to me was some of the contradictions that I pointed out in the Heart Part 6 rebuttals. So if you look at it, if you step back and you zoom out, right, Kendrick's critique of Drake, right? And some other critique of Drake, that he makes this shallow music, right? And that he's not furthering the culture of hip hop, that he's not really pushing the art form forward. He's just doing things for numbers. He's just doing things to sell. So what's Drake's rebuttal? Yeah, go open up a dictionary. Nobody wants to do that and grow their minds. Like, I'm pushing 40 and I'm going to celebrate rapping in a strip club and all the money that I spend and all these strippers that I miss and how it's like a homecoming when I go in and they all give me a hug, right? It's the same music that he's made for over a decade plus now. Like, this isn't Drake in his 20s talking about this. This is Drake talking about the same content. And for me, it just shows something deeper psychologically with him, right? This sort of lifestyle that it feels like he's never grown up from. He's never matured from. And I talked about like the differences, like when Kendrick has worked with SZA and you get some of that R&B, but it really feels like grown folk music. It feels like grown ass music, you know, holding it down for your rock, for your significant other, right? Your ride or die, having it day one, having that, like having that love and celebrating that. Whereas Drake just feels so like disconnected from love. Like you still get the misogyny, right? You still get sort of the narcissism. You still get almost this childish, immature way. Like, so what? So what that you're making lyrical stuff? Nobody wants to think. They just all want to make it rain in the strip club. That's what I'm going to do. I'm never getting married. Like, this is the lifestyle that you're promoting. This is how you're influencing those who are listening to you, right? And obviously on my channel, I try not to do as many songs of this, of celebrating this. You know, we prefer a more lyrical content. We do prefer a more conscious form of rap. We prefer music that makes you think. And I think that there is a balance. I think you can put out like the hits. You can put out like the R&Bs. You can put out the songs for the women. And you don't have to do it in this way. You don't have to sit here and just celebrate the strip club lifestyle. Plenty of people have put out party hits and party music that still doesn't have to morally bankrupt you and have to be shallow in this way. You know, and I just feel like, again, Drake is missing that mark with that critique. And he's missing the mark of all the things that he can rebuttal and clap back with. And there were a few rebuttals in here I felt were stronger. There were some rebuttals I felt like, all right, there's some solid shots here. But then you just have, again, sort of these glaring deficiencies. And it's almost like he still hasn't fully appreciated the depth of the diss and the critique that Kendrick made of him. Interesting. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Hope you liked today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really does go a long way. Also, don't forget to copy shirts. Bars, gotta catch them all. We got hats, we got shirts, we got hoodies, everything you need. knoxhillmusic.com. Go rep the brand. Go get it out there. It really does go a long way. All right, everybody. Stay safe. Stay positive. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you again.
Sit down. Sit down. I'm like, wow. How we do it like that? Like, wow. How we do it like that? Like, wow. How we do it like that? Like, wow. Better sit your ass down.